How's it going, ladies and bros? I'm Bobby Sixkilla and welcome back to Dragon's Quest XI. It's time for us to continue our trials to become strong enough to fight Kalasmos, the final boss. So we're just working our way through the trials, which so far haven't actually been very difficult. But I assume they're just going to ascend in difficulty to the extreme. Phoenix Nest. Can we just go fight that? Is that a boss? I'm down for a boss fight. It's these fools. They don't look like bosses. I just want this. Lumen Essence. Oh, hello. Are you a phoenix? And also one of those weird chimera things? Considering this is training, I wish we were getting a little bit, our level was going up a bit faster, but, you know, whatever. It is a phoenix, supposedly. So you can probably hear the fire in the background. It's popping like crazy. Like, straight up. It is going mental. Let's try that one. I don't think we've used this one before. The Fizz Cracker. Not bad. Not bad. Way to go.
Let's heat things up!
19.
We win again.
Being a phoenix, it's probably resistant to fire, to be fair. See, that's, you know, traditionally what they're made of. Ah, leave me alone. Yes. Shortcuts. Where are we going, though? It looks like we're going to that green dot on the map. Just going to assume that that's our final destination at the moment. We got ourselves some big demon thing. That's always good. It's always good for the morale of the men. Be fair to assume we're going to need this guy. And his mount. Just the mount, actually. We don't need the guy. The guy can die. It doesn't matter. But I'll take the mount. If you don't mind.
I didn't warn you. Easy peasy.
Indeed. Lemon squeezy. I did not mean to do that. Run! I made him angry. I made him angry. Run away. Oh, yes. Drystan Helm. Oh, that's who Drystan was. He was that guy. I remember. Liquid Metal Helm 2 isn't as good? Well, he can't wear it. He can't wear it. I bet it's Hendrik that can wear it. Part of the Drystan set. Very nice. It's like you were destined to wear it there, Hendrik, old chum. I see they're reusing all the areas for these final trials. All the areas we've already done and been and dealt with. Hey, Krabby. Oh my gosh, it's one of those dudes. They're so intimidating, man. I love their design. So we need to go like this way. Maybe not. Maybe that way is not going to work out for us. There's a flying dude. I want that. That's going to be much more useful. These guys are like flying dudes, except without the flying. Flying dudes are like flying dudes, except with the flying, which makes them a lot better. Yeah. I can just fly up the top. Be done. Be done with this shit. Give me your dragon. Sorry, your dragoon. And that treasure chest too. Terrible XP. Recipe book. Supernova swords, dashing daggers, stellar rings, brilliant staves, stud pokers, Giga Gringham whips, Dragovian Lord's claws, and climaxes. Climaxes is my favourite because it's funny. Because it's a sexual innuendo, and I immediately find that funny because I'm a child. Alright, let's go. Am I going the right way? Kind of? I think this is it. Yeah, we're heading the right way now. Not that way, this way. Crap, not this way. Having said that, I guess I didn't explore this area very thoroughly in the end, but whatevs, we're here. Can always come back when we need to, later, or something. Let's go. Let's get our heal on and move on to the next one. Get my heal on. Screw saving, let's just go. Let's just go. Vault. It's Morkant.
So, thou art come before me at last. Welcome, Luminary.
Oh, hello. Drystan, whatever.
Hold on. Aren't you Drystan?
Drystan, there you go.
I am he, steadfast sword and trusted companion of Erdwin, luminary of legend. Kalasmos was vanquished, and his body sealed away in the prison in the sky. Thereafter, I did go forth and strive my utmost to rebuild this ruined world. Yea, I did found a nation, and its people did flourish under my rule. In time, that realm became known as Svardsrust, for this was where at last I did lay down my sword. There is a son of Svardsrust among thy fellowship, is there not? Thy demeanor, thy bearing, thy frame? Aye, thou art one of us.
You're a big bastard, you must be one of us.
That thou hast joined forces with the Luminary just as I once did is no coincidence.
Sir Drystan, can I ask you something? If you fought alongside Erdwin back in the Age of Heroes, how are you still alive? And what are you doing down here?
He just appeared in. He's obviously not alive.
The noble watchers aided me in the construction of my labyrinth. 'Tis a storehouse of the world's mightiest weapons, set aside for safekeeping, lest the Dark One ever return.
Yes.
When it was at last completed, I did cleave my spirit from my body, that I might await the Luminary's coming.
So you're not really alive. You're just a spirit. A ghost.
And here thou art at last, scion of Erdwin. Thou hast his eyes.
Thanks.
The labyrinth was made in such a way that the strength of any entering might be sorely tested. Thou hast passed that test, and shalt be rewarded accordingly. When thou hast overcome the final trial.
Can I fight you?
To conquer the Dark One, thou must needs begin by besting the most insidious foe of all, thine own fear. Prevail in this endeavor, and none shall stand in thy path.
Let's do it. I'm ready.
But
Send me
it
in,
is not
coach.
a trial to be taken lightly. Prepare thyself, Luminary, as thou hast never prepared before. And when thou art ready, pray, speak with me again.
I'm ready. Let's do it. I got nothing else to do. Let's just do it. Let's go. A mighty foe shall be summoned in the ensuing battle. Each and every action taken by each and every member of thy fellowship should be counted. In order to pass the test and earn the reward, you must fell the fiend within 25 actions or fewer. Stop doing that! Why do they keep doing that? It's you! I remember you. 25 actions. I guess I need to switch the tactics up. Alright. Is that the most powerful move you have, Sexy Beam? I mean, you use it a lot. Although your normal attack hits twice, so it's pretty badass. Just your basic attack. Because you got great chance of causing a crit. That's a double crit. That's one action. For like 559 points of damage. That's nuts. That is nuts. What's your most powerful spell? Kaboom. 24. I base it on what's the most costly. Kaboom costs 24, I assume it's that. And it's probably raw damage as well. Like raw magic damage. Not bad. I'm counting as well, so that's 3. We shouldn't be attacking that one though. We should only be attacking the basic one, right? Blind Hatred Shadows. There's no point doing that. That costs 8. What does Parallax cost? 10. Let's go with Blind Hatred. So this is our 4th hit. How many do we need to do it in? Oh shit, he deflected it? Maybe we're not ready for this. I'm starting to think we're not ready for this. Okay, that's 5. That's 6. That's 7.
Shall not prevail.
Let's keep with the basic attack. That's 8. That's 9. 10. 11. Nice crit. Oh my god, she nearly went down again. I think I lost count. Were we at 10 or 11? I'm not worried about whether we can actually beat them. I'm worried if we can beat them in time. We need to change our lineup now. This one costs 32. Let's go with that. It's the most expensive move I got. Oh, we have to kill this thing too? Well, then we're not going to do it with in enough turns. It's not going to happen.
You shall not prevail.
Even though they're not very strong. Oh, down he goes. I don't think that was fast enough. At least we got 8,000 XP out of it, I guess. 28 actions. No. You gonna give me a thing anyway? Zoom to the world above and lean that. Yeah, that's what I planned to. Can you just shut up and leave me alone? Idiot. God. Alright. Now, we're gonna go do some side missions then, I guess, because we're not strong enough anyway. Let's check out our crafting. Got a bunch of crafting to do. I can make the maxi axe. 407, that's pretty damn good. Use the bad axe. That's bad axe. Let's make it. Yes. Fingers crossed, this one's gonna be a bitch, man. We're gonna drop a couple sizzly puffs as per the usual now. And then I guess we'll go multi-bash, because it doesn't cost much and it's random. Okay, we probably can't do that anymore. But that's pretty good, that's pretty good. I could drop a quadra bash here. I'm not sure if you're actually allowed. You are. I just missed one. I think that was worth it though. Cross cutter blow over diagonal squares. That's pretty good. And that got reduced. We got 69 more points. Double edge bash is probably too much, I would imagine. We'll try it here. Fingers crossed. That's not too bad. We'll try it here too. Not bad, not bad. You know, it's looking alright. Maybe we could go with a, say, a double whammy. Do we have double whammy? Double whammy here. That's too much. That is clearly too goddamn much. Let's just use a regular bash on this one. Nice! That was fortunate. I'm gonna go for the lightning bash here. I'm gonna go for the lightning bash here. And you know, we are in all of the things. I'm gonna go super light, but god damn, man. I mean, they're all inside the thing. So, I mean, it'd be like +2, right? Should be +2? I'm thinking +2. I'm hoping it's +2. It's not plus anything, I don't think. Not too bothered about that. Alright, we're gonna go do some side missions, I guess, because we gotta do something, really, don't we? We need to get a few level ups before we head back, that's for sure. Now, what do we get here? Fetch a leaf of red kale for a fitness-obsessed old man in Arborea so you can make something called super soup. Try searching deep in the first forest, and you may just find what you need. Deep in... Alright, let's go. We got ourselves a mission, let's do it. What do we got? Maybe we'll try killing one of these stumps. They look like they could drop stuff like that. They're red, they probably have leaves. They do have red leaves. You know? Seems too obvious to be right, I guess, but sometimes obvious hiding things in plain sight and all that, you know, I don't know. Whatever. Giga Slash. The Nakarena. Hey, Nakarena. Oh my god, all 4 of our team are asleep? What about sleep claws? That's pretty powerful, man. I think we checked over here. Oh, here we go. Well, there it is on the map there for you. So that, Arborea, Fanatic Near Cathedral. If you need to find it, this is where it is. I actually checked over this once already, but here it is. Let's zoom to Arborea, get ourselves our reward, and then find our next mission. Up there. I see ya. I see ya, baby. Shaking that kale. My boy, you've returned. Tell me, did you find the red kale? This is it, the vital ingredient. I have merely to add it to my super soup and the recipe will at last be complete. I'll prepare it immediately. Yeah, this is disgusting. I've never tasted anything quite so foul in all my life. But wait, I can feel it. It's working. Oh, I'm bursting with energy. It's as if the life force of the first forest, no, the world tree itself is surging through my every sinew. You're a true servant of salubrity, my young friend. Take this. May it bring you happiness, but more importantly, health. No, happiness is more important than health. Who would want to be healthy, but miserable? Better off being dead if you're miserable. Being healthy while you're miserable just means you get to prolong the misery. That's terrible. Well, that was a new item. Butterfly baton. Oh, it's good. Sometimes send nature-based monsters into a trance. Man, we're gonna get some... That's a good new item, and then we can boost it later by forging with it, and that's just gonna make it even more awesome. Totally worth doing. Let's grab our next quest that we're gonna be doing. I want to do one that I can actually just do pretty easily. I can't do that yet. Or that, because that'll just take ages. Ask to Rose, head to Zwarzrust, search for Maxie van Bloom's grave, and try to get your hands on her treasure. Head to Zwarzrust. No luck so far. Oh, hello. No, that's a grave, not a grave, that's a scarecrow, that's it. Oh, hello. It's a small gravestone. The inscription is old and worn. But Bobby squints his eyes as hard as he can, manages to work out what it says. I saw many unforgettable sights on my travels as I hunted for mini metals across Erdrea, but two in particular will never be far from my heart. The first is the golden glitter of a mini metal. The second, the scene you see before you, the fields of wheat, whose every grain shines just as brightly. The land of Zwarzrust, my home. I journeyed in search of mini metals, but along the way, I found my true treasure, and so I will end my journey here, in the land that I love. Here lies Maxie von Bloom, metal collector extraordinaire and proud daughter of Zwarzrust. Bobby takes a long look around, absorbing the bucolic beauty of fields of golden wheat glittering like the setting sun on the ocean waves. It's quite a breathtaking sight. This is Maxie's true treasure, the scenery of her homeland of Zwarzrust. Return to the Academy de Notre Matre blah 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 blah. Tell Rose what you've learned. Well, we got our 10 in our midi medals anyway, so that works out pretty bloody nicely, actually. I would say. Is it you? You have returned, but you have grown elegant and... Oh, no, it's not you again. I take my hat off to you. Once you were decidedly demanded, but now you're... Oh, okay, I didn't even mean to do that. So I did the mission. Glam gear for go-getters. Nice. Tiara Tremendous. Glad rags. So I just did that by accident. Just because I'm wearing high tier gear, I guess. I don't know. I don't know which one it is. Actually, let's just go turn our mini medals in as well, eh? Hello. I don't know how many I've got, but I want to turn in some mini medals. 8. Cool. Stamp that shit. Agility Gillet. Just what I always wanted. Cool, cool. A maximally magnificent prize indeed, I'm sure. You've completely filled a page of your album. This is not a miniature achievement in the slightest. God, I hate reading the language here. Yes, next page, please. Go. We get another prize? Damn! Yeah, blah blah blah. Prize indeed. 51 stamps. Cool, let's roll. We got some new gear we'll have to check out shortly. But for now, we're gonna go do this as well. I'm not sure which person it is, it might be you. Yes, it is you. The true treasure was actually the beautiful scenery of our homeland of Zwarzrust. So it was the fields of wheat that were the part of her treasure that shone like the setting sun, and it was her homeland that she thought was more precious than the purest gold. I see, it's not what I expected, but thank you. Thank you for fulfilling my last wish. Now I know what the treasure truly is. I can finally rest in peace, but before I go, have this. I'm gonna go up to the world tree right away so I can look down on Zwarzrust and see Maxie's treasure for myself. Bye bye, we'll see each other soon, I'm sure. Don't say that! That means I'm gonna die! You bastard. Oh, that's right, the sheet music to his masterpiece. At a hut southwest of the ruins of Dundrasil. There you go. A hut southwest of the ruins. They don't usually give me that good of directions. So that's quite nice of them. There's that place there. It's not south. Did it say southwest or southeast? I think it said southwest. I think I'm a stupid. I think I was looking southeast. And it said southwest. Let me check that hut over there. Because if it says southwest, then that's legit the only hut it could be. What do we got? We found it! So, in case I didn't show you exactly where this was, right there, that's the place. So I guess all we need to do is zoom back to Dundrazil and turn it in. Did I say Dundrazil? It wasn't Dundrazil, where was it? Zwarzrost. Warriors rest in. Let's go get ourselves a nice commendation for being awesome. For being badass. Hello. Yes. Your selflessness is only bettered by your bold bravery. Erdrea's shining star, our guiding light, our luminary. Oh hero, 1,000 visits from you is never too much. Tell me you'll never stop. That's it, my magnum opus, my masterpiece. I wrote the song to tell the world that there is still hope as long as we believe in the luminary. We can get through this. When night falls, you can't see the sun. But you know it's going to rise again. And just like the sun, I know the luminary is going to come back one day and save us from the darkness. You brought me back my masterpiece, and with it, I can bring hope back to Erdrea. You got the heart of a hero, friend. Here, this is for you. Fine fashions for philosophers. Sages' staves, or staves. Scholars' caps, thinking caps. Guru gloves. One more thing, if you ever meet the luminary on your travels, tell him he's made me a believer. Yes. Alright, we're going to wrap this episode up because we're out of time for today. But clearly we need to do more side missions and we need to do some serious grinding. And then we shall be ready to do that mission. But until then, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next one.